Uh, Before I start, warning, um, it is very hot in here. Like, it's hot in here. And I can't have the AC on because then otherwise you're going to be hearing this. All the time. Let's begin. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about top 5 anime that are slept on, underrated bangers, if you will.
Intro time. Headphone user beware.
And no, I have not memorized these things because I'm not crazy. So I'll be reading. Let us begin. Number 1, High Score Girl. This anime focuses on Haruo Yaguchi and his developing relationship with the mute rich girl Akira Ono. It follows them as they go from enemies to friends to lovers during the most formative years of their lives. This show exhibits just what video games mean to people and the power they have to bring people together. Haruo starts out as a failing student who pours his heart and soul into gaming because it's the only thing he's good at, and through the course of the anime, his relationship with Ono pushes him to become better, not just at school, but also at gaming and life overall. Ono learns from this relationship to come out of her shell and being friends, and then eventually lovers, with Haruo gives her a real friend in a time of need, especially when her life is being bogged down by constant parental control. Yeah, this series is kind of slept on because I would say part 1 would be the 3D animation. Like it's a 3D anime and people kind of don't like that. It's kind of the same reason people initially didn't like Beastars. But it's fine, it's fine. It feels like a regular 2D anime because it partly is. It's not bad. The comedy in this series is actually really good. Alright, some things I found funny. Haruo's mom. Haruo's mom is a really funny character. Whenever she bursts into Haruo's room and starts making jokes about how him and Ono are close, I found that really funny. So yeah, it's got some pretty crude jokes in there sometimes, but you could. My audience is old enough for this. You can watch it. Side characters. This I don't have to read for. I found all of the side characters really good. Haruo starts out with no friends, and then he gets Ono as a friend, and then eventually he grows a little bit of a friend group. I don't remember any of their names. His one normal friend, he's really good. The straight man helps him with Ono. It's great. The one guy who I can only describe is just like it's the one guy from My Hero. You know who I'm talking about. When you see him on the screen, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Also, as I said, his mother is a very funny character. Also, part of it, he gets into a love triangle, alright, between Ono and this one blonde chick who I found, like, her eyebrows to be really weird for some reason. But I kind of like the love triangle. It's great, it's great. Through him, she develops her own passion for video games, and their relationship. Watching her fall for him when we know that Haruo's not gonna like her back is kind of sad for me to watch. But we'll get over it. We get over it. I move on. Moving on. Number 2, Yasuke. Yasuke is a seinen about a black samurai in Japan and his life after retirement. Yasuke is a seinen about a black samurai in Japan and his life after retiring from being a samurai. Also how his demons have come back to haunt him from being a samurai. The show explores themes of loss, regret, and the fish out of water experience of being black in a foreign country. This show has its flaws, obviously, because, you know, tons of people have talked about its flaws when it came out, but I find it actually to be pretty good. First of all, the animation in this show, bro, it's good based on what you would expect from Mappa Studios. It's good animation, bro. The fights, I'll get into that when I talk about the addressing the flaws part. The soundtrack was, I can't read this. The soundtrack was ear candy. The soundtrack was pretty good. It was produced by this guy named White Lotus, or girl, I don't know. I've never seen him. Can't assume. And then it has a really good intro by one of my favorite artists that no one knows. His name is Thundercat. He's got this song called Dragon Ball Durag. That's not what the theme song is, but he's got this song called Dragon Ball Durag. Please listen to that. It's great. And his intro in this is Chef's Kiss. I won't spoil anything, but I will address its criticism.
Editing me here. So no, I am not going to address its criticisms because this video is taking way too long and I want to move on. So we're moving on.
Record of Ragnarok, Final Battle Season 1. Okay, so the last fight of Record of Ragnarok, garbage, I know, but it did make us feel like the win on the human side was deserved. I mean, you'll get it if you've seen it. It felt deserved, but that's more credit to the manga than it is the anime, so I can't really give it that. But also the animation was a step above quality than the other ones. The other ones are actual garbage. Okay, so I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangent here.
Again, no, I will not be doing that, so no. Moving on, let's get to the next one.
Baki. So that's number 4. This is one of the ones I'm not quite done with yet. That's true, I wrote that down, but that's true. But it's a perfect show for people who love insane plots, kind of like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and over-exaggerated displays of manliness. Personally, I'm a real big fan of martial arts, and that's what this series is about, and it's great. Portions, I really like it. Go watch it. Last one, number 5. That time I got quarried in the White House, an isekai about our bald-headed harem protagonist and his exploits as he works undercover for the Soviet Union in order to once and for all take over the United States. A cold-hearted killer, he kicks and takes names, but his relationship with his friends is what keeps him in turmoil over the mission. Okay, jokes aside, I have nothing else. Do the things in the description, leave.